Hey, do you have a blood sugar problem? Is your blood sugar always on the rise? Your diet control is the key. Yes, what am I talking about? A lot of times we have patients who are on insulin because their blood sugar is very high. But in between meals, you see them eating other things apart from what was prescribed for them. Now, those intra-meals eating end up hampering the effects of the insulin given to them. Insulin is given to them to control the sugar level in the blood. Remember, when you have a sugar problem, the problem is not from the sugar you are taking. It's not about the quantity you have taken at that time. You're having that problem because the organ that's supposed to control that sugar in your blood is having a problem. Its function has been impaired. And so, taking a lot, even when you are on insulin that's supposed to control it, is not going to help. Because the insulin does its work by pushing out the one that is in the blood, and then you take another one, you increase it again. The insulin has limited time to work. And so when it's administered, and then in between meals, you take another meal, or you eat anything in between without anybody knowing, you end up harming yourself. Why am I saying this? I've had patients that after giving them the night insulin before they go to bed, and then you expect that, okay, by morning I should measure and find out what the fasting blood sugar is. For one of them, as early as 5 a.m., I went there to check her blood sugar. Guess what I saw? This man was already having a heavy breakfast, bread and tea. Heavy. And he just finished taking it at 4:30 a.m. and I came to check him at 5. So the report I got was what made me ask him, Oga, have you eaten anything this morning? Yes, I took this, I took that. And I was like, wow, it's no longer fasting. But if I didn't ask, I would assume that was his fasting. So your in-between meal eatings end up hampering the treatment care, the treatment plan. Yes. A lot of times, the problem is not about you eating. It's about the timing, the quantity, and exactly what you are eating. So I will advise you to pay attention to these things. We are talking about sugar here, but remember that almost everything you eat is broken down to sugar. Most carbohydrate foods are broken down to sugar, and that is the way they are absorbed into the system as glucose. So knowing this is not until you have added an additional sugar. You have taken a lot of carbohydrate meals, so you know that already your blood sugar is elevated. So please pay attention to your diet and you'll be able to control your blood sugar more.